What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? It's your girl Crochet, and I'm back with another freaking video. Now, first things first, we need you to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos from your girl. Right now, we are out. We're dropping off Darnell's truck, but I never showed you guys that he just got a truck. So here is my man's new truck. And it's kind of like his project truck because he wants to lift it. He wants to change some things. I think he wants to put tinted windows. But right now we're at this place that does like window tinting and stuff like that. He's not getting his window tinted today, but he is getting he wants a backup camera and like a new radio or whatever installed because it's like old on the inside. Like it has like the AC track or whatever it's called. So yeah, he doesn't really can't do nothing with it. Like he can't even hook his phone up to the radio. So his first project is literally to change the radio out and put a backup camera because of course he can't see back there because it's not a newer truck. Right now I'm just sitting here waiting for him to finish. Not finish because we're dropping the car off. So he's inside right now, and whenever he come out, we're gonna get our day started. We already went out today. Me and him been up since 7 in the morning. We went to Home Depot today, so we have a bunch of wood. My baby's on my stomach. We have a bunch of wood because we have somebody coming to redo a fence in the backyard. So we are completely changing the backyard because of Mercy. Yeah, Mercy has broken up a few fences, but
Mercy's strong.
Yeah, she is strong dog. But not only that, we're putting up a whole new gate so we can have like a dog running part, and then we're going to have the rest of the backyard to ourselves. I also ordered a pool, and I'll probably show you guys when the pool gets here what that looks like. So yeah, we're trying to redo like almost the entire backyard. And also one of these days, I don't know when, I want to look for backyard furniture to go under the little patio. Like we're completely redoing the backyard because last year we really didn't do anything in the backyard. When we moved in during the summer. And yeah, moving into a house, especially like buying, you go in with a lot of money. So we were pretty much like, we weren't broke, but we were too busy worrying about the stuff on the inside of the house. Like we got new carpets, we got different appliances and stuff like that. But now that, you know, this is going to be our first year into the house, our second summer, because we couldn't do nothing during the first summer. Now we want to actually do something to the backyard. That way we can actually have fun and enjoy our backyard. So yeah, we have a fence being put up tomorrow. Pool is on its way. Then ooh, that truck was loud. Then we got to buy furniture to go in the back, and then boom, yeah, there goes our little summer yard, or little summer outing. So I have been contracting this morning. So I don't feel good. I felt stuff yesterday. I feel like the baby went lower yesterday. I'm trying to get better lighting. I feel like the baby fell lower yesterday because I just felt her in my pelvic area. Like I already knew she was low. She was down. Her head's been down for weeks, and I knew she was low. But yesterday I felt like she was just lower. Like I don't know if it was her hands or something, but I felt little movement too low down there to where I'm like, uh-oh, if I dig in there, I could probably high five her right now. Like she was there. And I started having some contractions last night, but then they stopped. And then this morning, when I tell you guys my hips and just my lower area is like sore as hell. Y'all. So today is a whole different day. I feel like she's low. Something's inside of me. But I just feel like she's just lower, and even like when I pee, my pee is like, I don't know how to explain it, and I know it's like a little TMI, but it's just crazy. So I've been having some contractions today, so he's just like, uh-oh, because when I get contractions, I usually get them at night when I'm laying in bed, but they started off really early this morning, so who knows. We are going to be headed out that way and be by the hospital today. So since we're going to be by the hospital today, we who knows, I might drink the Midwives brew because I am officially 37 weeks. I'm term. So I did share a story that, you know, the Midwives Brew did something when I tried to take a little taste of it to me. So who knows if it might push me into labor or what? Who knows? But yeah, I'm just waiting on my man. So I'm just ranting because I don't know what else to do or say. But he loves his truck. So we back at the crib, and your girl had bought this halo bassinet so the baby could sleep. It like hovers over the bed, so it's like the baby is sleeping with you without being actually on the bed. And these are starting to be more popular because, you know, people are like rolling over the baby, accidentally suffocating the baby and things like that. We are the people who have the baby sleep with us. We don't have the baby sleep in a whole nother room until they get about 10 months plus. For those people who usually like to sleep with the baby in the bed, more people are starting to do this option. That way the baby is hovering in the bed with you, but not in the bed with you. So yeah, I went and got one of these from Target, and I'm putting it together right now. I already got like the floor a mess. Look at the floor. But Darnell's making me read the directions. He's like, read the directions because you're not about to hurt my baby. So you've been in pain for a minute. Like for the last couple of days, I've been in pain. So I'm ready to get this baby out. So I have the Midwives Brew stuff downstairs. And I'm going to make it today. And I hope that it works. I hope it can start some contractions. I had contractions this morning and then they just stopped. So hopefully it can bring it back and your girl can try to get this baby out of me. Right now, this is what I'm doing. I've just built this, so I'm ready for her. I'm just ready. Okay, don't mind the bed, because the bed is not made, but your girl did it. I even put a little blankie in there for her. And yeah, just kind of halos over the bed. And I don't know if we're going to switch sides and have it on his side one night and my side one night and do it like that, or just completely leave it on his side because he got more room on his side. My side, excuse the freaking unmade bed, but I got the dresser over there, and then it's just more narrow over there versus over here. So who knows? It might stay here. All right, so here are the ingredients. I already have my tea brewed in there. If you can see, I don't know how much you can see. It's already at the 8-ounce mark. So just showing y'all that there's already tea in there, and it's already at the 8-ounce mark. So I do have almond butter. These are the ones, the packets that I've been seeing everybody get. But these also say vanilla almond butter. So I'm not sure if this is the correct one, but I also do have this almond butter. I might just go with this one for taste, but it's the almond butter. You need this tea with the lemon verbena leaves or whatever. And then you need some of that with the main ingredient, castor oil. So I'm about to put all that in there and then blend it up. So this right here is 1 tablespoon. There's 2. Let me use this one. The way it's easier, I can just scoop it out.
What are you making?
It's a nasty drink to make mommy's tummy hurt and the baby come out. What you doing?
Outside playing with my brothers.
Oh, outside playing with your brothers. Yeah. Right. Almost the whole thing, 10 ounces. That's it. Kind of blend it. It all fit. It all fit. Ugh. And it smells horrible. It is now 3:30. My baby is pouring out. It is 3:30. You have 30 minutes to drink it. I've tasted it before, and it didn't taste too bad, but the more you drink it, the worse it gets. So I'm sorry I did not update what the heck happened yesterday, but I took it at 3:30. I was done drinking it at like 3:55. I was like 80% done at like 3:40, honestly. But that last little bit, because oil, you know, oil like floats into the top. So that last little bit was like very hard and thick to like swallow. So, yeah. Did it send me to the hospital? That's a long story. Baby. Yes, I am in the hospital. But the Midwives Brew did not send me here. So let me tell you guys what happened, and then I'm not sure if I'll continue everything on this video, why I'm here and all that stuff. I'm not sure. It just depends on how long it is, but whatever. Okay, so with the Midwives Brew, like I said, I took it at 3:30. I finished it at around 3:55. That last little bit, disgusting, too thick, horrible. Yes, it did bring on contractions, but what I should have did was, well, this is what I thought. We dropped off my man's truck to get worked on. Nobody was there. So I'm thinking, last time I got my truck, when I got my car, radio, and everything installed, it took about an hour and a half. So I'm thinking, take it before we head out of town, because we were going to the lake. And yeah, the place that did his stuff literally didn't do his truck until the end of the day. So we didn't get his truck back till 5:30, which in my head, if I drank it at 3:30, I say everybody says it take like 2 hours to kick in. By 5:30, we would be in the town where we would be at, where our hospital is, you know. But with us waiting on his truck till 5:30, we weren't at the lake. We didn't drop my son off at the lake until way later. So while we're taking my son to the lake, it kicks in, and I'm having these crazy contractions. I am going crazy. It is painful. And I'm like, oh my God. I should have had you guys drop me off at the hospital first. And then you could have took my son to the lake, because our, plans got switched up due to his truck. And, yeah, I just pretty much had to deal with the 2-hour ride of me being in pain. And then the second we got to the lake to drop my son off, contractions stopped. So I feel like it will start it. And I say, if it starts it, and when your contractions are literally on top of each other, because I have the app, and I should probably show you the picture over here somewhere. When I'm timing them, they're literally like 3 to 4 minutes apart. When your contractions are right there and they are as intense as they are, you should go to the hospital right there, because I'm pretty sure they're going to admit you. And even if your contractions stop or slow down, they're already admitting you. You know what I'm saying? They're already going to admit you. So they'll probably give you medication to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Versus getting there and they stop before you're even admitted. Of course, they're going to send you home. But if they already admit you because everything is looking good, and I'm telling you, the contractions, it feels like, whoo, like it's pulling your baby down. Like, whoo, the there are some successful contractions, I can tell you that. They'll keep you. And if they slowly stop or fade in the hospital after they already admitted you, like I said, they'll give you medication to keep it going. Versus if you get there and it's already done, stopped. So mine has stopped. And then when I got back home in the car, I feel like sometimes the car is what brings it on, or a walk, because I can feel little contractions, but it wasn't doing anything until we got in a bumpy car. And like the first time I told you I took half of it just to see what it tastes like. I felt small contractions, but I didn't get big contractions or anything like that until we went for a long walk with the dogs. So I feel like you can't take it and not do anything. If you're going to take it, either go for a walk or a car drive. That's what brings it on, because once mine went away, we sat at the lake for a few hours because I'm just like, what's the point? We can't go to the hospital now. They went away. I wasn't getting any more contractions until we got back in the car and got back on the freeway to go home. And we got, on that bumpy car ride. That's when my contractions came back. And I'm like, ooh, it's already too late to try to go to the hospital. Like I said, it sucks to have a hospital that is nowhere near our house. We have a great, beautiful hospital that is by our house, but I never changed my OB. Anyways, I never changed my OB because I just felt like I'm already dealing with this guy. He already knows my past history. He already knows everything. Let me just keep dealing with him. And I personally like him as a doctor, so I just like, let me just keep him. But it has been a hassle, especially because I've been to the hospital 4 times already. Like, if it wouldn't have been a hassle if I haven't been back and forth to the hospital that many times. But it has been a hassle now since I've been in the hospital so many times. And there's sometimes I'm out here, I'm in town where the hospital is, nothing happens, and then I get all the way home, and then I start contracting, and it's just kind of like, I'm not about to drive all the way back, and, when I get there, my contractions stop, and then I gotta drive all the way, so it's irritating. So who knows, I doubt I'm gonna try to have another baby. Me and him have been talking about adopting and foster caring, but we don't know if we're gonna do it ourselves again because of all the problems and trouble we just been through and all type of stuff like that, and losing kids, and we don't want to do anything else. Like, we got our baby girl, we got our blessing, you know what I'm saying, and we might just leave it alone at that and just foster care and help children that are in the system versus having our own kids, because it's just been a lot. But yeah, does it work? I think it does work. I feel like once you get them crazy, intense contractions that are on time every 3 to 4 minutes, go to the hospital. I'm pretty sure they will admit you and keep this stuff going. But don't go too late, waiting too late. Sometimes they fizzle out. And once they fizzle out, you're done. And then you be like, it didn't work. Technically, it did. It could have still worked if you would have went into the hospital earlier before they stopped, instead of trying to wait too long at home. Because sometimes they fizzle out, and once they fizzle out, that's it, But, yeah. Now I'm in the hospital. I'm going to just tell you why I'm in the hospital now. 2 days after that, 2 days after that, I was just having very, very high blood pressure. I'll show you my picture here. I was having very high blood pressure. I was feeling sick. I was feeling dizzy. I literally felt like I was going to pass out. Like, I just kept saying, like, I feel like I'm going to pass out. I feel like I'm going to pass out. I just was not feeling good at all. It was just a bad day. So I try to continue on my day, and even my mom, this thing keeps going on. My mom was just like, go to the hospital if your blood pressure is high and you're feeling like that and your head and stuff is bothering you, go to the hospital. So I still tried to go about my day, and we went out to eat and everything like that. But I came to the hospital, and again, my blood pressure dropped, but they did say it's still Like, I still got some qualification how do I freaking say it? I still got some blood pressures that qualifies for preeclampsia. So even though they're not extremely high like they were at home, 150 over 100 and something, they're still like 139 over 89. So there's still signs of, you know, preeclampsia, early preeclampsia. So they checked my pee, and my pee has protein in it, which is what happened last time. But last time they monitored me and then they sent me home. This time, they're monitoring me, and they feel like because of my headaches, and they know about my brain tumors and stuff like that, they now want to check my head to see if it's okay, to see if the headaches are coming from my tumor or if the headaches could be coming from preeclampsia. So now I'm here. They told me that they don't want to try to have her too early, but they want to be safe. So they are trying to, okay, how do I say this? Okay, so they said I could possibly have her today, but they don't want to take her out too early. But as far as Wednesday, I hit another week. So on Wednesday, they feel like that would be the best time to take her out. Today is Monday. So right now, they keep testing my pee, and I'm waiting on someone from neurology to give me an MRI, which I'm scared because the reason why I haven't been getting MRIs, my neurologist told me to wait until after I have this baby, is because a lot of radiation is not good for my child. So we haven't had any MRIs like I usually do for my brain tumor. But now, I think just because they want to know, is it important enough to take her out now, or can we wait another 2 days before we take her out? So that's what I'm going through right now. I'm just literally waiting for an answer. But pretty much it's up in the air to where if they're going to try to induce me today or they're going to try to induce me on Wednesday. My mom is rooting for Wednesday because Wednesday is my big brother. It's my big brother's birthday. So she's just like, oh, have it on Wednesday so they can share the birthday together. But it's not up to me. It's up to these test results and what these doctors have to say. And yeah, they brought up the word C-section. They didn't say anything about, oh, we might have to give you one or whatever. But they brought it up, and when they brought it up, my eyes was like, don't even talk about swinging that way. I don't want to do that way. I want to push, and I want my man to cut the umbilical cord. Like, that's it, that's all. So I don't even want there to even be a talk of a C-section or an explanation of how the C-section works, because that's just not the path and not the way I want to do it. So in the hospital, that's what's going on right now. And yeah, guess I'll see you guys in the next one. I will keep you updated. Bye.